This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So I want to give everybody a bit of an update with regards to the case of big baby Jarrell Miller, which of course was reported yesterday that they found another PED, a banned substance, in his system, tested by VADA. Now, he will have a hearing on Monday where he will be provisionally suspended until the conclusion of the case. Then, of course, if he's deemed as he's definitely did have something in his system and he definitely did knowingly do something again, then, of course, he'll find out a ban in due course. But GW1516 is one of the PEDs that was found in his system this time around, which is one of the 157.5 PEDs that he had in his system when he's supposed to take on Anthony Joshua. So he hasn't tried something new. He's going back to what he already knows. GW1516, which is put out to all athletes, stay away from GW15. It causes cancers. It's very, very dangerous. But yet he wants to keep on risking it. Now, he's 31 years old. He went through all what he went through over like the last year after he was publicly flogged, publicly shamed, because he lost out on this huge, allegedly $7 million to take on Anthony Joshua in his home city of New York at Madison Square Garden. Headline pay-per-view. Well, it was pay-per-view here in the UK on DAZN in America, but anyway, $7 million. And had he beaten Joshua, 10-15 million in the rematch. He's lost out on all that because he hasn't had a big payday yet. He hasn't had that. And now he's flushed it all down the pan because he wasn't confident, because he decided to stick God knows what needles in his arse. I mean, this is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, GW1516, one of the same PEDs that he failed for when he was meant to take on Anthony Joshua. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Now, there's no official confirmation as to exactly what's going to happen. Has he done it? He hasn't put out any kind of statement yet that I know of, but his co-promoter in Dimitri Salita has said that he's just very, very disappointed with the news. But of course, with him being out of the ring for, I think it's what, 14, 15 months now, that he'd been out of the ring, and it was a year, almost to the day, that he was supposed to have taken on Anthony Joshua. But of course, he failed the test about 5-6 weeks beforehand. So we're talking 14 months ago was when he failed the test with Anthony Joshua, and now he's failed again on his comeback. It was getting to the point where people were almost forgetting about it. And suddenly now, look, I mean, he got a golden opportunity again to sign with a huge promoter in Top Rank in Bob Arum after Eddie Hearn, Matchroom and DAZN released him. He gets his opportunity, has a comeback fight, July the 9th, messes it up. I mean, is this some kind of addiction? I don't know what it is. You would think after you're publicly flogged, your reputation is firmly in the sewer, that you would get your head down and get your act together. Because obviously his family, his friends, will be all aware of this one. He'll be sitting down having these conversations about everything that happened and making changes. But quite clearly, if all this turns out to be true, he hasn't changed. He just wants to keep on doing it. Because he's been getting away with it for so damn long, he thought, okay, well clearly I'm going to get tested because I don't get tested. He even removed himself from the WBC rankings, 2 years ago, because he didn't want to be tested by VADA. But of course, when he failed with the Anthony Joshua fight and lost out on all that loot, his comeback, one of the agreements was regular testing. And apparently he's been having regular testing and he's been passing. Now he gets his July 9th date for Top Rank. Suddenly now he fails. Quite clearly, he doesn't have the kind of confidence to get in the ring without having some kind of supplements inside him. He's not confident in it. I mean, this is the third time, for crying out loud. Third time. If this turns out to be true, this will be the third time. First time was when he was a kickboxer. Second time was the Anthony Joshua fight. And now this one as well. I mean, had he been tested over like the last 2, 3, 4 years, he'd probably failed again. Who knows? Who knows? But I mean, how do you look at your family and look at your kids knowing that you had this golden opportunity with the Anthony Joshua fight, first of all, to change your family's lives' future forever, considering where it is that it came from? He had this, and now he's flushed it down the pan, and he gets given a second chance, when a lot of people wouldn't have been given a second chance, but he was. And he goes and does it again. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, hopefully all this is false flags, and I hope that he hasn't done anything It's not about whether or not I like him or whether I don't. I think that about everybody. I hope that there are always false flags, because I don't want any kind of cheating. I just don't want it. I just don't want it. And I know some people were moaning, saying, oh, Sport and Icon, see? So you mentioned about Big Baby Jarrell Miller, but with Dillian White, he defended him. Yeah, of course he did, because I knew he hadn't done anything. With Big Baby Jarrell Miller, how do I know? I don't know. I don't know Big Baby Jarrell Miller. But anyway, at the end of the day, all we can do is wait for a bit more news. But GW1516, that is the supplement that causes cancer, that is highly advised to all athletes. Stay the hell away from GW1516. Stay away from it. He didn't stay away from it with the Anthony Joshua fight, and he's still not staying away from it now. He needs to stop hanging around these bodybuilders and all that kind of stuff it's known. But what's he going to do now? No one's going to touch him with a shit stick now, are they? Nobody is. He's going to be banned for life, you would imagine. But there again, who knows? With all the testing that goes on in America, and he could just be banned in Las Vegas, but okay to fight in New York. It's weird that, isn't it? They should really adopt the UK method of, if you're banned, if you found something, then you're banned throughout the whole United Kingdom. Let's do the same thing with America, but hey, I suppose it's a big place. Anyway, that's what's going on. Big Baby Jarrell Miller is found with the same, or one of the many same PEDs that he had in his system when he tested positive for the Anthony Joshua fight. Wasted career. 31 years old, had a golden opportunity. He was in the position that so many people would love to be in. So many people would, first of all, love to turn pro if they were good, let alone manage to build himself a reputation where the boxing world knew who they were getting paid well. And screwed it. For what? Screwed it for what? Unbelievable. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.